Hey, First Baptist. Due to the coronavirus, things in our world have been changing at a pretty rapid pace. In fact, just yesterday, President Trump's administration announced that there would be a 10-person limit on the size of public gatherings. Now, with these recommended limitations in place, we know that that has an impact on First Baptist Enterprise, along with the fact that Alabama schools will be closed until the week before Easter. So First Baptist Enterprise has had to make the tough decision to have our Sunday morning services strictly online and on the radio until Easter, at least at this point, until Easter, which will be Sunday, April 12th. Now, I tell you, this was a hard decision, but we believe that it's the right decision. It's the best decision in light of the recommendations and in light of the call of God on our lives to love our neighbor. And so here's what we're looking at right here. Here's what it's going to look like. Sunday morning worship service will be at 10:30 a.m., not at 8:15, not at 9:15 or 9:30. It's at 10:30 a.m. And we will live stream on our website, fbcenterprise.com. You just go to that and you click on the live stream link, or we'll be on our Facebook page live streaming there. Now, let's just say if you don't have the internet, we will be on the radio as usual at 10:30 a.m. on Weevil 101. That is 101.1 on the FM dial. We'll be sending out a digital copy of the First Baptist Weekly, which will include our order of worship, sermon notes, and much more, and so you want to check that out. We're going to encourage you to gather with your family in your living room. I think this can be a really neat time to just lean in. And I'm going to challenge you to lean in, to actually try to sing. I know that may feel a little awkward at times, but to follow along, to listen, and to pray as we live stream this worship service. And maybe you have a neighbor that you can invite over and you can watch it there. You want to get together with another family. Of course, Trump said 10-person limit, so you have to think through the implications of that. But we want you to participate. Worship is a participatory deal. This is not something that you just kind of sit back and watch. It's something you lean in and engage with. And so that's Sunday mornings. Now, Wednesday nights at 6 p.m., we're going to be continuing through our Romans Bible study. And so this will be pre-recorded. This will not be live. But it will drop on our website and on our Facebook page at 6 p.m. Now, here are some other things that we'll be doing that you need to be you need to know about. First of all, communicating. Through our social media and through our website, we will be updating everyone with a fairly solid rhythm as we gain information or as things change. We're going to be passing that on to you. Number two, we're going to be equipping. Expect resources. You've got to think about this. Without sports, without school, without normal work schedules, you're going to have a lot more time on your hands. Now, what you do with that time makes all the difference. We are called to glorify God by making disciples of all nations. And so we're going to be putting out a great deal of content, things such as articles and videos and devotions, so that you may be equipped with the tools that you can, that will help you lead your family and make disciples during this coronavirus season. And the third thing is that we're going to be working. As of now, the church office will be open during normal business hours, and so if you ever need anything, you just let us know. Now here's what we want you to do. Number one, engage with social media. Please follow and engage with our social media, First Baptist Enterprise. We got Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. This can mean that you like or comment during the worship service, or you can even take I want to encourage you to do this. Take a picture of your family during family worship, and then post it. We'll give you a hashtag to put on there, but post it on our site, and or post it on our webpage, our Facebook page. And don't think of this as a way to kind of give a humble brag or to boast or anything like that. Think of it as a way to encourage others as others will see you worshiping. Think of it as a way to lean into healthy community while we can't be together as a corporate body. You know, that's so important. And so we need to think through ways that we lean in. We've got to be intentional on this. Another thing you can do is call on us. You don't have to bear burdens alone. And so if you need anything, if you need anything, just let us know. Call the church office. We'll be glad to serve you in any way. I also want to encourage you to be a good neighbor, and that means to take precautions, appropriate precautions. And if you're sick, stay at home. Don't go anywhere. If you're over the age of 60 and you have underlying medical conditions, well, you need to stay at home. This is only for a short season. We're going to get through this, but in the meantime, we want you to be as healthy as possible so that you can continue to long-term make a splash for the kingdom of Christ by making disciples of all nations. And lastly, we want to encourage you to worship through giving. Because part of our worship happens through giving, we want you to continue to give. First Baptist is going to be working diligently to be to make an impact for the kingdom and for the good of our neighbor in our community. And so we want to encourage you to give. You can go online and give. There are a lot of different ways you can give. In fact, you can actually text your amount to this number, 334-518-3141, if you'd like to give in that way. Now, we realize that there are many of you who are facing financial constraints right now. There are many that are facing other just practical needs. And so if you have a practical need, if you need someone to go get your groceries for you, if you need someone to cut your grass or something like that, just email us at info@fbcenterprise.com, depending on the request. And we can't make any promises, but we do genuinely want to help. So please let us know about that. Now, I want you to know, church, First Baptist Enterprise, I'm grateful for you. I love you. You are an amazing church. I love being your pastor. And during a time like this, it's easy to isolate ourselves. It's easy to retreat. And it's easy to even doubt in the goodness of God. And I want to encourage you, just lean into the grace of God. Open your word. Lean into the resources we're going to be putting out there, and know that you've got a faith family that's just that. It's a family, and family sticks together. So we love you. I'm praying for you, and we look forward to seeing how God uses this tumultuous time for His eternal purposes. God bless you.